Hello everyone, welcome in my next unboxing video. I know I have quite a few lately, but I was away for more than 2 weeks and all the boxes were waiting for me, and now it's time to catch up with opening them. I am going to show you today 3 collections by Mintay by Karola Witczak. This is a Polish manufacturer and they sell their papers all around the world. I will leave you link to the Mintay Papers site where you can find the shops that sell their products. And I will start with my favorite collection from all of 3 that have been released. It's called Farmlife, and as always you can purchase separate papers, but you can also buy a collection kit. This is something I have here in my hands, and the collection kit contains of 12 double-sided papers. So you have 24 designs in this package. So you have every paper twice. Thanks to that, you don't have to choose which side you want to use in your project. We also got this cover, and on the other side it is kind of a bonus sheet with elements you can fussy cut. And with the previous collection, it was available only into the kit, and it's like a free sheet. But from this release, you will be also able to purchase a singular paper with the same elements that are here. And the other side is just a plain pattern paper. And you can buy it if you are afraid that you will run out of elements to cut quickly. It's a great way to buy them. So I will walk you through the papers. This is the cover, and this is the sheet with elements you can fussy cut. And this is the first paper. They don't have specific names, so I won't be giving names to you. It has this yellow background with some fun countryside related items. There are white flowers, I think a duck, maybe a goose, bees. I really love those poppies, and okay, this is how far my English lasts. I am not sure how the other flowers are called in English. The other side of this paper is this chicken wire pattern on the mint kind of a background. Another paper is similar to the previous one, but this time we have pink background with some clusters of flowers, and we have a chicken, a goose, let's say it's a goose. And the second side of this paper is this pretty pattern with, I would say, scotch. I will risk using a scotch. It is the red paper. And another paper, this time we have a blue background and clusters of elements. Once again, we have this chicken and the goose, and you can easily fussy cut those elements to use them in your projects. You can use this paper as a background, so you can just add picture. It's kind of a ready composition. And the other side of this paper is the chicken wire again, but this time the background is kind of a yellowish, greenish, bluish type of a background. And this paper, I love papers like this. This is just old distressed wood. And the other side of this paper is this cute yellow picnic pattern, I would say. And this paper, this one is my favorite. I love this paper. I love those flowers. It looks like a wallpaper, I would say. And the other side of this paper is this another, no, it's not probably a scotch, but the pattern, blue pattern. And the last paper in this collection is this paper with 3x4 cards. You can cut out them, or you can arrange composition treat it like a grid. And the second side of this paper is this one. I really love those elements. I love fussy cutting them, but they are so cute. You can use them as a part of a mini album maybe. So this is the collection. I will show you once again. A side is more with some florals and compositions, and B side is more with background paper, as usual with the scrapbooking papers. So this is how they look all together. This is my favorite collection. I even have pictures of my girls on the countryside visiting my parents, and I will have some great pictures to scrapbook this collection. And we also got this 6x6 paper pad. We have 24 double-sided papers inside, so we have like 4 of each design. So once again, we don't have to choose. The papers are downsized, so the patterns are smaller than in the bigger papers. And as you can see, we have all the papers here. We also have 2 extra sheets with elements to fussy cut. This is exactly the same, but it's downsized. And we have another sheet here, so you can easily use both sides. So this is the Farmlife collection, and I would like to show you something extra. We have those sheets, and they are in both languages, Polish and English, and they are not for sale. They are free gifts if you purchase the Mintay Papers. The shop you shop in should add this to your order. And if you are in Poland, you will get a sheet with Polish inscriptions. If you are in England, if you are, I think, in every other country than Poland, you will get this with English inscriptions. And this is kind of a mix of all the collections that has been released. Maybe not all, but many of them. This is the bird song. This is the springtime collection. This is a lovely day, and this is 7 Heaven collection. So it will match those collections. And now we will move into the next collection, which I also love. Second collection from the new Mintay release is this collection called Marina, and it's sea beach related collection, and I like it very much. And I will start with showing you all the 12x12 papers. And what I have on my desk, it's a kit, and you will get 12 papers, 2 of each design, so you'll have every design twice in this collection kit. And the other side of the cover, this is a bonus, contains a lot of images you can fussy cut. You can also purchase a separate sheet with the same images, and the other side is this blue wooden grain paper. So it is not in the set, but you can buy this sheet if you want more of elements to fussy cut. And those are the papers in the collection. We have wood in the, I would say, beige color, and the other side of this paper is this I would say quite a ready paper. It doesn't need much of adding to create a layout. We have a beige design with polka dot and some sea-related motifs here. Another wood grain, and I love those papers. They are perfect for the backgrounds, especially if you are a kind of a shabby chic type of a scrapper. This one will be just perfect. And the other side of this paper is one again composition in the corners and some plain background. In the middle, I would say it's kind of a vintage rose color with thin stripes. Another wooden pattern, and this time we have a red wood grain. And another side of this paper is this one. I love this bottle filled with some sea kind of a composition. It has a wood grain in the background. And another paper, this is a vintage pink with polka dot. And the second side of this paper is this navy one with a sailboat. Sorry, I was missing a word. And this is really nice paper. I like papers like this. And once again, navy background, this time with white polka dots. And the B side of this paper, I would say A side because this is a B side, is this vintage pink background with paper boats, maybe, filled with flowers inside. And we have the last paper in this collection. This is the paper with 3x4 elements. You can cut them out, create a mini album out of them, cut out the frames, cut out the bottles, and the B side, A side. It's really great with a lot of elements to cut out. You can cut out this hole, put the picture behind, and you will get a very fun frame for the photo. And that's it. That was the last paper in this collection. And we also have this 6x6 paper pad. We have 24 papers inside, 4 of each design. Papers are double-sided. Those are the shrinked versions of the big papers. And we also have 2 covers, front and back cover, filled with elements you can easily fussy cut. They are also downsized, so you can have 2 versions of the same drawing, I would say, the smaller and the bigger one. And all the patterns and the papers that are in this collection. So this is the Marina collection, and we will head to the last one from this review. It's called Wonderlust, and Wonderlust collection is all about traveling, but with this shabby vintage feel. And I have a collection pack once again. This is the cover, you get it for free, and the B side is filled with elements you can fussy cut. They are the elements that come into the papers from this collection, so they really match the rest of the pack. We have suitcases, the old van, a compass, RV, camper, I'm not sure how to call them in English, the backpack, the camera, some vintage tickets, and you can also purchase the separate sheet with the images to fussy cut if you don't have, if you want more than the one sheet. And the B side of this paper is this world map in this, I would say, peach color, with some distressing over it, but it's not included into the collection kit. You can purchase it separately. And this is the first paper from this set. It has this, I would say, burlap background, burlap, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, with a little bit of a world map and clusters of travel-related items combined with flowers. And the second side of this paper is just city plan, I would say, the river Missouri, so I think it's kind of American city, and it has this mint blue color. And another paper is a similar one than the previous one, but this time we have a blue burlap and we have another clusters of elements. You can easily fussy cut some of the elements from here. You can leave them as they are right now. The B side of this paper is once again a city plan. It's exactly the same one that we had in the previous paper, but this time we have a different color. I would say kind of a beige color, grayish beige, grayish brown. It's hard to describe. And another paper, once again the same city plan in the background, this time in the peachy pink color with clusters of elements, and once again you can easily fussy cut them. And the B side of this paper is plain burlap in blue color, so it's a perfect paper for the background of your project. And this paper I really like. It's filled with flowers, and you can fussy cut the flowers, but it will be hard because they are connected together. The other side of this paper is once again burlap, but this time it's kind of a fabric. It has this shabby pink. I don't know how to describe this color, but it's something in between the beige and pink. And another fun paper with clusters of travel-related items over the city plan. And the B side of this paper is once again fabric. As you can see, this is the difference in the colors. It's more pink and it's more brown, beige. And the last paper is this one. We have 3x4 cards as in every other collection. We have frames, so you can cut out the inside and add a picture. You can cut it out, and because it's kind of a vintage Polaroid frame, we have tickets. And the B side of this paper is it's A side of the paper. We have travel related items, clusters, so you can easily cut them out and use them on your projects. So this is it. This is the collection pack, and we also have a 6x6 paper pad. It contains 24 papers as always, and we have 2 covers with downsize elements to fussy cut, and we have 4 of each design. They are double-sided. So it's perfect if you like to make a paper piecing of the, let's say, cut file, or maybe some smaller elements. And I really like the colors of this collection. So that's it. We have 3 collections in this release: Wonderlust, Marina, and my favorite one. Oh, I love the paper pad. And the last one called Farmlife. And I hope you like those collections. Don't forget to check the links below. I will link you to the Mintay site, and you will be able to check with which store nearby carries those collections. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.